strong red side flex picks that T1 also popularized on their red side draft.
Opposing Atlas, we did have a Lulu in the bottom lane.
Whoa, that kind of changes the equation
And
here.
a little bit of a barrier for this area, so maybe they could try to trade.
Yeah.
And with the nerfs Tsunami and Spell Thief's Edge, maybe they can hold their own.
Yeah, but the Spell Thief's Edge also affects the Lulu, so maybe it's a bit of...
And whispered it to the fan in front of him, and then he whispered to the fan in front of him.
It's like Chinese whispers.
And then he whispered to the fan in front of him, and then that fan told the referee, and then the referee went over to...
All right, here we are, and already something has been adjusted beautifully, and that is Rascal picking the Renekton skin of T1. So that is...
Is going to get scouted. Like, these teams know so well what the other is trying to do, although this, unfortunately, does miss.
Oh, this is Ona lurking off to the side. We know that he is up here. And there he comes as they don't actually aggro the turret. That's so important as Rascal going to slice. And then look for Ona here. Spins around a little bit. Azeus is going to opt into this one. Flash has to be used quite early because FAKER has the inside track. Bolt Breaker not going to quite find it here as Ona gets slowed down, but there's the flash to come forward, and Croco has to flash as well. Over goes FAKER though, as Croco is going to be taken out, but can FAKER survive? The answer's no, as Rascal is going to pick up second blood. Ona now looking for even more as they go 1-for-1, but T1 gets the first blood gold.
Yeah. First blood gold going over to T1 here, but I think I actually like this situation a lot here on the side of the Sylas in this matchup, who does pick up an assist here. If he got the kill, would have actually been amazing, but unfortunately it goes over to Rascal. So a kill for FAKER, an assist picked up for Fate. That's going to make his time a little bit easier getting to that Rod of Ages, because the Sylas is the one that really wants to rush it out.
Yeah, true. However, he's now against First Blood AZIR, which is a little bit sad. Doctom also struggling as the heal has to be used. Gumayusi trying to fight this one as Beryl slowed down. Carrier standing his ground as Croco comes in. Gumayusi just wanting to get a kill before he's taken out as the flash going to be utilized. And Croco, does he have the Winter's Wrath? Extendo Beam comes forward. Permafrost trying to get this one done as Owner is going to turn up.
No way!
Gumayusi somehow survives!
6 health!
That is absurd. Look at his face. He's grinning.
Now, FAKER does not have flash here.
DRX, but Ona not going to be too bothered by that. Carrier moving in. Ona looking to clear out vision and grab this where he can. Bubble is going to connect, and oh, Beryl. We've seen this one before, and he is going to fall down. Croco moving on over, does have the Glacial Prison, but without the Lulu, not going to be able to fight this one 2v3.
Yeah, level 6 timing coming over here for Owner, but it doesn't even matter. If you hit that bubble, Beryl is dead. You have the Dirk, early in this game as Guma, so you have that extra damage. The Lulu's just not going to be able to compete, didn't have flash. And so Owner wants to come over here and set up a level 6 timing, but he's completely unnecessary to hover here and make sure that no dive is possible, but he doesn't have any agency otherwise here, unfortunately, especially with Guma having cleanse.
Yeah, and this is a 3v3, but Beryl doesn't have a lot of his health bar left. He does have Wild Growth, so if they try and go for a dive, it's dangerous. As Beryl caught once again in a bubble. The heal's not going to be enough. He dies with Wild Growth up in the CC from the bubble as Carrier is running this bottom lane.
Yeah, this is why, Croco needs to be here, but also Beryl, you had flashback up. If you dodge that, it's a different scenario. You could flash back there, and even if you get hit with the tidal wave afterwards, you're fine. You've got Wild Growth, and you should be able to help out, but fortunately does die here a second time, and T1 just running this map now. And FAKER, we talked about the early Oblivion Orb. Fate missed his opportunity with Flash Advantage to go for the all-in. He did have level 6. Croco came over. And now FAKER runs this mid lane too.
Rascal looking to try and catch up in solo kills, as we can see, but Zeus just going to hop over the top of him. Lands the boomerang there as well, as Rascal wants to make use of his Dominus. Oh, it's not exactly the greatest of souls here, but we'll have some Mega Plants. Some Mega Flora, if you will.
Gale Force picked up for Guma on the bottom side of the map with that kill going over. No mandate yet for Carrier, but it's soon.
Yep.
Cool, you are playing with fire, my man.
He is. He's wearing the, the SKT skin.
He's ready in position with Empress Divide and Flash.
Yep. And Mega Cone able to get him in there as Rascal moving real fast. Tidal Wave going to get the knock up as Croco is going to lose out on the Herald Smite. They can potentially defend the Eye.
Yeah, I think that T1 are just going to let it go. Zeus has a great amount of push going on bottom side. T1 just out-macroing DRX here.
Now the bubble is going to connect as Ono was thinking about going in. FAKER with some Sand Soldiers in the area as well. Doctom disconnected from the team right now as the Eye is going to disappear. But now cease and desist is going to come through. Beryl is going to be Ona's target, but the Glacial Prison will come in. He's pretty far ahead, but Faker swoops down and will lock up Beryl. A Mega Cone's going to be used to get Croco over to the side, but now Fate is doing battle with 4 people, and he'll just be taken down. Now Dr. has to fight by himself against Faker. He flashes to get himself over the wall. He may survive, because the last tick of Ignite is not enough, but a disjointed fight for DRX. And
I think you do have some. And anyway, the game state here is really rough. And Beryl, you know, to talk about, you know, it feels like a really... Okay, hold on. Rascal.
All right, cease and desist going to come through here as Rascal slice and dice and gets the wild growth as Beryl avoids the wave this time around. Good polymorph, but Beryl is, yeah, not a lot of options, and the Crocodile's still dead. Double kill for Gumayushi. 3-0-3 now for him as Zeus is taking down inner turrets in the bottom lane, and T1, it's starting to feel like one of those games where it feels like T1 has 10 players and their opponent has 5, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's an 8,000, nearly 9,000 gold lead here.
Yeah.
And they can start Baron on spawn as they do. This is the T1 way.
It is.
If T1 isn't doing Baron right at 20 minutes, that's when you know, like, it's not the game they're looking for. Because this is just what they do. They get these huge leads, they take Baron, they end the game with it.
Yep, that is going to be a Glacial Prison to avoid. Oh, okay, he gets into the pit. Can't steal it, but he got into the pit.
Nice try.
It's basically 50-50. Nice work, DRX. Croco goes for the hero play, but it does not work out. T1 now with the Baron should be just moseying on towards the end kill as Fate comes in with a Gnar ultimate. Does go golden in the end with his newly built Zhonya's. Flash does come through as Empress Divide over the wall inside the enemy base as Faker just mops the floor with them. I think Faker's got something to do later tonight because he wants this game over, and I think he's going to get his wish. Generally, when the Demon King asks, everybody else is going to respond with yes, sir, and they are going to take down these Nexus turrets. T1, 24 minutes making short work of DRX in this one.
Yep, they beat this game faster than my old computer booted up, Atlas.
Yeah, no, I think so. I think, in fact, if we had started some of our old computers, it may have like just loaded into Windows as this Nexus is going down.
Yep.
D1 really, like, this was a masterclass in how to play fundamentals perfectly.
Yeah.
Here for T1. They answered everything that DRX were trying to do. They also just crushed all of the lanes. And yes, there was one kill that went down in the early game, but they keep the tempo up and have all of the answers at